it's official. Even though I didn't want it to happen, I'm the last pink man. Filthy Frank would be proud. But Toad is the only ally I really have left, unless Issac and Super finally decide to do the right thing and vote out either PvP or Socks. Alright, one of us is fucked, unless we could get Issac and Super to finally flip on the other two. But it's literally, right now it's just a game of 3 duos. It's us two, it's Super and Issac, and then it's PvP and Socks. But I'm almost certain that what's-his-face PvP has, or not PvP, Socks has an idol or at least something, and he was saving it for this vote. So now we can't even go after Socks, but I think my only chance is to win this immunity, or at least have Toad lose this immunity.
Super and Issac and the duo we need to flip, because
I think Socks has an idol too. Like, I think you guys, yeah. So
Socks
I
has an
think
idol, so if either of them win immunity, they're both good for final 5.
Yeah. I really hope I can pull this one out, dude. Because otherwise I'm fucked.
Like, first of all, Toad's been winning challenges. Can we... Socks talks about how good at challenges he is. Can he win one of them then so we can Toad off? Fucking hell. Anyways, so yeah, no, I'm trying to feel good, but it's scary. And tonight I need not Toads or Boom to win for my plan to work.
Making it through that vote without a hitch was, I think, going to be the biggest hurdle in my game. Now, I think I'm finally kind of freed from the numbers issue. That is, I think, the biggest thing for me is that I am free from that because I don't need to worry about any sort of 3-2 shenanigans happening at 5 right now. Well, I do, but it's not as likely. My plan from here is to try to get Socks out next.
Press, pull, push. Win this, and your torch won't be crushed. So I'm guessing this is the piston puzzle, but yeah.
God.
Yeet.
But going for Socks next is definitely my goal. So as long as he doesn't win this immunity challenge, hopefully things will be fine. It is still going to be an uphill battle, but I feel like the end is in sight, and the win it's within my grasp. I'm gonna have to work really hard to get it from here to overcome not only having to successfully get out Socks, but be able to still win over a jury sitting next to Super and possible on at least and ideally Toad. So fingers crossed that this all goes well.
Toad, can I please have back the individual immunity?
Fuck, where is the button?
Individual immunity is back up for grabs.
In today's immunity challenge, the survivors will have to use the buttons and pistons in order to move a block. Once the block has reached the black wall, they will win immunity. Survivors ready? Go.
Okay, cool. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. Okay.
How, bro, how?
How do I? Oh my god, push the damn button. Okay. What do I want to do? Okay.
Oh, I'm an idiot!
What the fuck do I do now? Wait, oh, I get it.
Oh, is this not? I don't get what I'm supposed to do from here. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get what I'm supposed to do. Jeez.
Done! I'm done!
And PvP has won individual immunity.
Yes!
PvP, congratulations. You have a 1 in 5 shot at winning this game. Come collect your immunity, turn around.
Thank you, man.
PvP is safe. I cannot say the same for Super. Issac, Boom, Toad, or Socks. One of you will be the 9th person voted out and the 5th member of the jury. Head back to camp.
I won. I actually fucking won an imagine that. I'm shaking from happy now, and right now I have complete control of what happened. I don't have to worry for once in my life about going home, and I know well enough, as much as I don't like Boom, as much as I hate to admit this, tonight it has to be Toad, because Toad is the person who can beat me in challenges. He needs to go, no questions asked.
Final 6. PvP 1 immunity.
I'm pumped. Toad should be going. We're gonna do a split vote just to be safe. Better to be safe than sorry, you know. Who's going on Boom? Who's going on Super? Not Super. I'm an idiot.
I'll go Boom. I'll go Boom.
You'll go Boom.
Super, or not Super. What's his name?
Why are you not voting?
Yeah, I'm voting for
Okay,
you,
actually
Super.
no. I need
Super,
to.
we're getting you out.
Okay. Just because I feel bad about I'm voting for Toad.
I really feel like this entire game, at least since the merge started, I've been kind of really restrained in a way. Because, at the merge, of course, I was given the option, myself and Super, to work with Sylvia, Boom, Ecko, and Aquarius. But we knew that we would be at the bottom there, so we obviously couldn't do that.
Okay, I'll vote for...
Your vote.
Okay, and then I'm voting Boom.
So me and Isaac on Toad, Super, and PvP on Boom.
Okay, yeah.
Boom. Super, you good with that?
I'd rather vote Toad, but it's fine.
Okay,
We're gonna vote Toad on the repo.
I'm pretty sure Boom's voting Toad, so that's just my own
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
it's
Toad
a
pretty much...
security.
Yeah,
It's a
I know
security.
Toad.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, they might vote each other.
The plan right now is voting for Toad. I don't really have an option.
What are your thoughts on Toad exactly? Because
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really trusted him. He's apparently thrown my name out to Socks before, just because he was forced to throw out a name or something. But, I haven't really trusted him a whole lot, even though he is like my only technically remaining ally. I trust you enough to the point where it's like, I could, say Toad is going to keep winning these comps if he doesn't go now. And I think you could see the same thing.
Yeah.
Socks has an idol, PvP's immune, the only real option left is Toad. Super told me he wanted a final 3 deal with me, him, and Isaac. Toad, in all honesty, you're a cool guy, but I haven't really been able to trust you this whole time, dude. Even if we've been on the same side of the votes, I just don't really think I've been able to get a good read on you or how you play.
will you be willing to go with me and Isaac to a final 3-4 type situation and vote out?
100%. I didn't want to do it with anybody else, honestly, because I don't really trust PvP, especially after he told me he didn't trust me. Socks, I've never been a big fan of, at least in this game. He's a cool guy. But you and Isaac are the only two that, haven't really lied to me, and I appreciate that a lot.
My thing is, okay, so I'm gonna go for Toad. I'm gonna make sure you don't go home this vote.
Thank you.
If I try to split it, if they do, I'll just make sure it's not you.
If he has an idol, then he's going to play. This is the last time to play that. I know that for a fact. And then one of us gets screwed. Super told me he's trying to get everybody to vote Toad. I think it makes the most sense, even if he is technically my last ally.
Just want to kind of let you know kind of what happened with last vote, because Super and I, we really wanted to work, and we've wanted to make a move against Socks pretty much ever since the merge started. The only reason we didn't do it last vote was because we just looked at the numbers and figured if we flipped and took out Socks in PvP, where does that leave us at 5?
Yeah.
If that makes sense to you?
Yeah.
So that's why we didn't do it right then. But we should be down to do it now. I literally just have to check in with Super because Socks is the biggest threat to win this game. And I talked about last travel making the right move at the right time. Right now is the right time.
So now at this final 6, I kind of feel like I've broken free from these restraints. Socks and PvP have been in the power position for this entire post-merge, and Super and I have been just kind of running along with them out of necessity. But I think their biggest mistake that those two made is we don't need them anymore. We don't need them to get to the end. And now, to me, I know I can get to the end. I have a path to the end from here. So for me now, it's about building the resume to win.
I'm honestly kind of bummed because I really appreciate what Super and Isaac are doing. They're finally agreeing to go after Socks at PvP because they've been such big threats for so long, and even so late in the game.
Yeah.
Isaac finally came to me saying he wanted to flip. I think he's actually being genuine for once.
Did you tell him about Socks having that idol or no?
No, I didn't. I didn't say
Okay.
anything. I wanted to make sure I knew his heart was in the right place. Because if it's true that Idol's can only play to 5-6, Socks is going to play his Idol this tribal. As annoying as it is, that they're only just realizing it now. But at least they've realized it, and of course I didn't tell them about the fact that Socks 99% chance has an idol, and he's going to play it.
Yeah, there's no point. Why would he keep it?
But even if one of us does get fucked, if he does do that, there is still it's still a 3-2 vote, and there's no idols. We can get out at least one of them before Final Four, and then win immunity.
Yeah,
You know,
I mean, you probably have a better shot at winning immunity than I do.
I'm almost certain I'm going this tribal, but at least if I go, there's still a 3-2 majority against them. So hopefully those three can work together and take those two out. I think they're going to try and take me out though.
I mean,
Everyone 2 immunities in a row.
playing. Yeah, I was gonna say playing devil's advocate. Like based on challenge performance, you by far have everything.
I think at least I'm one step closer to fulfilling this dream that I've been going after for so long, and I can't say that I'm not getting really, really excited about it. I've been enjoying this the whole time and been in positions where I felt like it was going to end. But if it does, that'll kind of suck. But I mean, I've gotten this far, so I can be proud of that.
I'm assuming Toad filled you in.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sorry for not making this move earlier. It's just with the numbers just the way that the numbers were last vote, I didn't feel comfortable going to 5.
I can understand why Socks and PvP may think it's the best move for myself to vote out Toad tonight, because if you had to ask the jury, the current jury, to vote for someone in the game to win right here, right now, I think Toad would be one of the contenders to win. Because, he has the case of, I tried to, flip. I flipped at Final 8. I tried to make a move. It didn't quite work out, but I've been able to make it by.
So yeah, I'm all down, and I'm down to take those two out now.
All right, that's cool.
Okay. It's about fucking time.
What I think they don't realize is the jury's not voting based on what we have right now. The jury is voting based on what we will have by the Final 3. And I think I can easily one-up that resume. Because just by flipping tonight, I've one-upped that resume, actually. It will be, instead of I tried to, I did. I flipped. I did make a move. I did take out Socks. I did save the minority. And I didn't have to get by after that.
Okay, so Boom has.
So yeah, I'm ready. I'm all ready to take out Socks right now.
Okay, so
are you good with that?
I don't know how to put this on you, but Boom has told me that Socks has an idol, and Socks idols can be played at Final 6. Last time I played them, so he's gonna play it no matter what today.
No, idols can be played at 5.
No, apparently Boom had an idol. He read the rules. Apparently Final 6, but I would assume it's Final 5. I don't know if he read it.
I don't know. Okay, let's just go talk to them.
For me, tonight's vote is very easy. Socks and PvP are shooting at Toad, the target on his back, with a bow and arrow. I'm taking my shot tonight with a sniper rifle. And within my little magnifying reticle thing is Socks' face.
So, this vote, I hold a lot of power. I basically decide who goes home between Toad and Socks. Socks may have an idol, according to Boom, so this vote's gonna be tough. I could go 2 ways, and it's determining the end of the game. I gotta make a big move, but is it the right move? That's the question. I know you didn't win immunity, and I don't know if you're bummed or dying because it's 3 o'clock, but I just want to know where your head's at, because I know Issac approached you.
Yeah, he told me about, finally going for Socks, and, I mean, it's kind of, there's not really any point lying to me now.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
After me.
I'm gonna tell you straight up.
It's I appreciate it.
They are splitting it on you.
I know I'm not surviving this, but, it's always good to remain optimistic, and I think if any of those 3 win, it's kind of, I feel like I've won in my, I'm not going to take the credit for them winning, but it's a win in my eyes. I feel like what I set out to do when originally branching out to the Magenta tribe finally came into fruition, and I finally, knocked the monarchy down a peg.
Obviously, with Issac flipping, that could change a lot, so...
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, in this situation, I mean, what's going on? Because it's kind of like, there's 3 routes, like, multiple routes, and it's just a situation, so...
I mean, if all goes to plan, Socks goes out this tribal, and then...
Yeah.
And then I can, aim to win the next challenge, because hopefully it won't be something as, menial as what that last challenge was, because I'm not particularly good at that.
Yeah.
Losing out by about 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was an interesting challenge, but I wish you the best of luck going into tribal, and if you do end up going whatever way, I'm sorry, man.
I'm hoping the best for everyone, to be honest, because it's definitely an uphill battle from here for the 4 of us.
So, listen, I still think Toad is a big comp threat, and that we can't really leave him around.
I know you think he's a comp threat, but if you look at the lines, like Alliance line specifically, Socks is on top, PvP is on top. You've been saying this whole game, you've wanted Socks.
I know.
I think now's the time.
If he does have an idol, which is what I really think.
Wait, I have a good reason. Okay, so PvP, I'm telling you this right now, he's voting Toad. Okay?
PvP is.
So, PvP is. If I vote Toad, that's 2 on Toad, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you vote with Issac and Toad against Socks, that's 3 on Socks.
After a lot of hard thought and running in situations through in my head, I think I'm gonna let Super convince me. I think I'm actually gonna vote Socks.
That'll make it a 3-2.
But who's Socks voting? Is Socks also voting for Toad?
You. Socks is voting you.
Why?
But Toad does not appear to have anything because he wants to split it just in case Toad has anything. Now we can make
Socks 100% has something then, right?
He might, but if Socks doesn't have, if Socks plays something, you won't go home. Toad will go home, so it's fine. So I say
that's fine. So I'm voting Socks.
Yeah, and I got
it because he's right. Even if Socks plays an idol, which I could have sworn he had, dude, I'm telling you, I think he's got it. But that's besides the point. Even if he plays it, Toad still goes home, and that gives me an opportunity to win comps. So that'd be pretty epic if I could do that. And it's also pretty epic if Socks goes home and not me. I'm the last pink guy. I need to pull this one out for my boys. I miss them. I miss my homies. Alright, that's pretty much it. Socks, all I really have to say is you did a good job, dude, but now it's just your time. I'm a heat-seeking missile.
Final 6. Well, welcome Grog Tribe to the Final 6 Tribal Council. PvP, how does it feel to win individual immunity?
Actually I gotta be honest, it's really nice. It was less about me winning and more, no offense, about other people not winning. I really felt like I helped out the people I was working with by winning that one. So I feel really good today.
Socks, do you think there's an obvious target tonight, or do you think there's gonna be votes thrown everywhere?
I think there are 2 people receiving votes tonight. I think these 2 people have had votes or intention for votes pointed at them for quite some time, and I think this is just another part of the trend, and there could be surprises in the values of the votes, the amount.
Issac, a big quote in life is that easy street is the road to defeat. Do you think that applies here at the Final 6?
I mean, it really depends on what this jury is gonna look at. But you have to, I'm hoping that people will be able to look at my decisions and the decisions of the people that will be sitting at the end and be able to understand where they're coming from. Because I know that there are people that probably do not agree with the game that I'm playing right now, so I'm hoping that they'll be able to understand and at least respect it. Just because it may seem like it's easy street doesn't necessarily mean that it is.
Toad, do you think there's one mama goose with a bunch of little baby gooselings following them around, just following the one person, Do you feel like that's the case?
I wouldn't really call it mama goose because that suggests some sense of care. It's a monarchy. I'll say nothing more.
Boom. Being the only Shireah tribe member left, do you feel that there's a huge target on your back, or do you feel like since the jury is mostly green, like there's no really point for them to vote for you?
Obviously, there's a chance that they all just decide to vote for me. There's 5 of them. There's 1 of me. There's a very, I'd say, a strong possibility of that happening. Do I think that it should happen? Not really, because like you just said, there's not a lot of people that really either respect my game or were allied with me in the first place on the jury. Most of them were out pre-merge. So,
Super.
yeah, kind of just left.
What's up?
Super.
Yes.
It seems like everyone's trying to talk about these big moves they have to make, but it seems like the Lime tribe is sticking together. Do you think that's still the case, or do you feel that everything's jumbled up now? That's Final 6.
It's Final 6. Definitely gotta impress the jury, make big moves, but in a sense, you have to stay to your allies. If you don't stick to your allies, you're just gonna be floating in the middle of nowhere and you can get shot dead.
Toad, after winning the last 2 individual meetings, do you think there's a huge target on your back?
Oh yeah, I'm fucking shitting myself.
That's
Well said, and with
That's
that,
really
This
good.
entire time.
Can we go vote on that?
I have something I want to say.
and with that, any final words?
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is Carol Baskins killed their husband. Thank you.
Holy
True.
shit.
And any other final words?
Nani.
Alright, with that, Toad, you're up first.
I absolutely fucking hate you.
I don't know what else to say. I'm immune, I'm in control, and right now, there ain't a lot in my way. Honestly, I think I'm gonna win this game.
I have so much respect for you as a player, and I hope you'll be able to accept my decision.
I will go tally the votes.
Will you?
For the last time, if anybody would like to play Henny Meow, now is the time to do so.
Yeah, I don't have shit.
Alright, with that, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I will read the votes. First vote, Toad. Boom. Socks. Socks. That's 2 votes Socks, 1 vote Toad, 1 vote Boom. Toad. That's 2 votes Toad, 2 votes Socks, 1 vote Boom, 1 vote left. And the 9th person, Minecraft Survivor, the Baffin Islands, Socks. Please come bring me your torch.
Holy shit! Yes! Oh my god!
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Goodbye, Socks. Oh, did I pick up your torch? My bad.
Yeah, that's why I was staring at you. Just saying to the person who flipped, if you go to Final 2, like Final 2 or Final 3, with either of the people you just saved, you're not getting my vote. If you go with someone else, then you have a chance, but if you go with them, then no, because, well,
Socks.
obvious reasons.
I'm
Good
sorry,
game, though.
but the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Down with the monarchy, motherfucker.
Guys, welcome
Jesus.
to Minecraft Survivor Season 6, the Baffin Islands finale episode.
I gave it my all. I really put my all into this, and I came 6th. It's not the position you want to be in, but it's the position I'm in. I would have loved to move forward in this game and keep going, but someone made the choice that they were gonna choose Toad's game over mine. And when Toad inevitably gets to the end, he has my vote to win, but if they somehow manage to take him out, then this is really up in the air, because, well, then at that point I don't know who's doing what. But if Toad does get to the end, he absolutely has my vote. And this was probably the biggest mistake whoever flipped, I'm looking at Issac as my number 1 candidate, could have possibly made. Am I bitter? A little. If Toad doesn't make it, does Issac have a shot at my vote? Honestly, maybe. If this works out for him, huge risk, but fair play to him. This is a bitter rant, but it was a dream to come out here, and I'm glad I got this opportunity, and hopefully if there's ever another All-Star season, I'll be able to come back.